guys. I wanted to talk about STPs, prosthetics, and things like that, and my kind of uh, rocky relationship with them. Um, I have bottom dysphoria. That's nothing new. I do pack every day. I use the Mr. Limpy Extra Small or whatever the there are so many names for it, but the like super generic packer. I do have another one, but the Mr. Limpy, like I just always end up going back to it. It's just so easy. It's perfect. It works. It does the job. It's fine. I do have an STP. It's not an STP packer though because those didn't really exist back when I bought that. And I don't want to buy another one. And this is going to be kind of talking about my reasoning for that. So I like standing to pee. I do. When I first bought the STP I have, like I love using it in the bathroom. And some days I still do. Like at home, if I feel like standing to pee, I'll just grab it and use it. But most of the time I just don't. It's so much of a hassle to use it, and then I have to clean it right after. And I've used it in public a couple of times, not at a urinal. I've used it like in a stall, but only when the bathroom's completely empty because it's not an STP packer and I pack. So I would have to remove my packer, put the STP in place, use it, take it out, put the packer back in, and then go and quickly rinse the STP so that I could put it back in my bag. That whole process is ridiculous just to go to the bathroom. I end up in there for so long because of all the rearranging and moving and washing and all of that stuff that has to happen. I end up in there forever, and it's not just a pee break. It turns into a whole like situation that I don't want to do every time I need to go to the bathroom. So I just pretty much stopped using the STP. And when all of these like STP packer uh, hybrids started coming out, I was like, I really kind of want one of those. Um, but like looking at the prices and then looking at first they just weren't realistic looking. They just didn't look the way that I wanted them to. And then watching reviews, like they didn't seem like they would work the way that I wanted them to, and it just didn't seem worth it. And now, if I was to get one, the Easy P would be the one I would get. However, I live in Canada, and it's almost $300 to get it here, and it's not worth it. I'm sorry, it just does not seem worth it for me, because you still have to go through that like feeling of I know this isn't part of me. I have a trouble with STPs because when I use mine, like I have a very strong, fast stream, so I do have to hold it very significantly in order to not pee all over myself when using an STP, and so it just doesn't feel natural. And I know that it's a piece of silicone, so why it's not supposed to feel natural. It just makes me more frustrated than actually less dysphoric, which is counterproductive and a waste of money for me, um, because it still turns into this big spectacle every time I have to pee. Whereas I could just sit down on the toilet, go to the bathroom, and then leave, and only have to worry about rearranging my packer. Um, and I just got fed up with it, with the idea and the notion of STPs for me, because I just get more and more frustrated every time I use them. Um, I did pee at a urinal for the first time a few weeks ago, because at work, when I'm closing um, the building, I'm the only one in the building. It's completely locked. There's nobody else in there. There's no chance of anybody walking in. So I was like, I'm going to bring my STP to work because I know I'm closing tonight, and I'm going to use the urinal for the first time in my life. And I did. And I thought it was going to be this moment of like, wow, I'm so happy I did that. And it just ended up making me mad, because I had to stand there and worry about, am I about to pee all over myself with this stupid STP? Um, because I had to keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting to make sure that the pee was actually getting out and into the urinal and not all over the floor or in my pants. Um, yeah, so it just ended up making me more mad than actually feeling like, yes, this is something I wanted to do forever, but haven't been able to, and now I can, and it just didn't feel good. It felt frustrating. So, yeah, I'm like in the process of applying for coverage for bottom surgery and everything like that. Like, bottom surgery is going to happen. It is going to happen. It's just not happening right now. And it's waiting for that to happen. I'm at the point where I think I'm just not going to buy any more prosthetics, packers, STPs, or anything like that because they just make me more mad than actually satisfied or less dysphoric. Um, so I think it's easier to just wait for bottom surgery and then enjoy being able to pee standing up with a body part that's actually connected to me and be able to have sex again with a body part that's actually connected to me instead of messing around with harnesses and prosthetics that just again make me more mad than actually satisfied. So I I can't justify, for me, this is all my opinion for my life. Like, I have friends who are very satisfied with the STPs and the packers and the prosthetics that they use and they've bought. But for me, it just makes me more mad and it makes me more aware that, you know, it's not a part of me. Packing, again, like I said, I still pack every day. That's fine. But I don't think about it anymore, whereas using an STP requires concentration, thinking about it. I don't want to have to think about peeing while I'm peeing. Like, I just want to go to the bathroom and not worry about, am I about to pee all over myself in public? Um, yeah, I just don't really care enough anymore. And it's just like waiting now. I feel like I'm sitting on a train just waiting for bottom surgery, and I'm too lazy to do anything um, about the dysphoria I feel right now. And I'll just wait until it's actually, my body can just do it itself without using prosthetics and things. I don't know. I'm not sure. But this has been kind of a thing that I've been dealing with for a while because I've wanted an STP packer and I just haven't been able to find one that I think is going to actually help me rather than just make me feel like I wasted my money. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think I'd just rather wait for my body to do it itself rather than use things. Um, yeah, I have no idea when I will be having bottom surgery. It could be 3 years, it could be 5 years. I have absolutely no clue. Um, so that's the trouble, is waiting and not knowing when things will be okay. But yeah, I think that buying things, continuing to buy products that I know are just going to piss me off is not the solution. So I might as well save my money and put it towards traveling for bottom surgery and all of that stuff instead of spending hundreds of dollars on STPs and stuff that aren't going to make me feel any better. So that's just my personal journey with this kind of stuff. Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, video topics, anything like that, leave them down below or message me. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you feel the same about STPs and stuff, do let me know because that would be cool. Thanks for watching. See ya.